So we're looking at ICT application, and in this part of ICT application, now booking system is probably something everybody watching me here knows and have an idea about, because it simply means that when we talk about the online booking system, it relies on the ability to update files immediately, preventing any form of what? Double booking. We have the manual booking, we have the automated booking. So we'll talk about the online booking, we're talking about the automated booking. Okay. Especially which could happen if the response time was slow. Now, we have various examples in which the online booking is used in, right? We have the travel industry, concerts, theater, for cinema ticket, when booking sporting event. Okay, so most of you travel, right? And although most of you, your parents are the ones doing the booking, but probably you have an idea of what we want to talk about. So let's talk about the fact that we're going to look at all these examples, okay? But right here, I want to talk about this. I think let me just get my highlighter, laser pointer. So we want to talk about how this works, right? So we'll start with the inputs. Now for input is, now this is a good example. You go to a website. Now we'll talk about websites. There's so many of them. Qatar Airways, right? And we have the Air Peace. We have Emirates. Okay. So yes. Okay. So what happens is when you go to the website, the user will have to select the requirement of the booking. Now we have, okay, most of you know what I'm talking about. We have what we call one way, right? We have one way and we have the return flight, right? We'll talk about one way simply means that you are leaving the country and you are never coming back. Okay, trust me. One way ticket is what we want to literally return. Why the return? The return, right, talks about when you're going and when you're coming back. Usually, the return is usually better because is in terms of price, it's cheaper than one way, right? Because it simply means that you get to pay for both your going and coming at the same time. So even if there is a hike in price, it does not affect your ticket. It does not. Okay. So yes, and then you have to look at the date of the flight, the airport that you're going to be making a departure and you're going to be returning from. You have to look at the location, for example, Lagos to New York, New York City. There's a saying that it is the city that never sleeps. Yeah, New York City. Okay, so we have processing. Now, the processing here involves checking if the booking are possible. The time you want to make a booking, is the booking available? Is there going to be a spot available? So all the things are what is being looked at. And once you make a booking, it is added. So it simply means that for that particular flight going to New York City, right? If there are probably 80 passengers that is available, once the 80 is exhausted, is booked, it does not allow you to book again. This is different from the manual booking because in the manual booking simply means that you can even, someone else can book for your spot. And it is in that day of the flight that you say, it is my seat. Oh, no, this is my seat. No, you know. So to avoid all the unnecessary conundrum, all the unnecessary argument, right? The online booking works better. The output talks about you're either getting a confirmation or what? A rejection, or probably an alternative, right? Confirmation talks about payment has been made and your ticket has been, an e-ticket, right, has been issued to you. What about e-ticket? Simply means an electronic ticket that will be sent to your email. Make sense? Most of you know this now. This is more like I'm just making a refresher to your memory. So this is literally like the simple subtopic in ICT application because look, it's literally we all do this. So let's talk about the advantages. Right there on your screen. For the advantages, it prevents double booking. We're talking about double booking means that two people booking for the same thing. So it prevents it. So if I booked for that seat, nobody gets to book for it. Yes. Customers get immediate feedback of the availability of seats, whether it's travel, whether it's concert, whether it's cinema, whether it's sporting. Nobody. Once it tells me this seat is available and is in real time. So it simply means that if I'm still deciding and somebody books it, it closes. It shows the red. If it's available, it shows the green. If people are still trying to book on it, it shows the yellow. Just trying to paint a picture to give you an overview of what we're talking about. Customers can get booking at any time of the day. They can make booking at any time of the day. Unlike the manual booking that you have to go to probably one of the consulate to actually make your booking, you just be at home, 12 a.m., 1 a.m., and you make your booking. You don't have to go to anybody. Okay, you don't have to go to anybody, right? It is usually easier, the last point, to browse the sitting plans. You can browse through the sitting plans, and the way it is, the use of the Qatar Airways is that they can be able to show you the prices on different planes, right? If you go to all these booking sites, they can show you what Qatar Airways price is. They can show you what Air Peace is pricing. They can show you what Emirates is pricing. Their price is from Lagos to or from London to New York, whichever one. Okay, whichever one, right? So that's very, very important. Of Lagos to London, so whichever one it is, or any part of the UK, all etc. etc. Right? So you can be able to browse through the sitting plan for that particular seat. How much is it across board? And then you can be able to pick the one that is most cost effective for you. You just go for the one that is that's according to your budget, right? Even if it's a one way. Okay. All right. So disadvantage is that the setting up of an online booking system is expensive. That's one point. The maintenance of the online booking system is expensive. Okay. Now, all customers using the service, for you to be able to use an online booking system, what do you need? You need a computer or a mobile phone, and what, a reliable internet connection. A reliable what, internet what, connection. Now, it is often more difficult to cancel your bookings once you have made them. Once you book it and you've paid for it, getting your money back is not easy. It's not easy. So you have to be very sure that you've gone through everything before making payment. Unlike the manual booking, you can come back and change your mind. See, you know what? I don't want to go. I don't want to go to New York. I'll just stay in this London that I am, right? And then you can just get your money back, right? But in online booking, it's not easy, right? Of course, another problem I have is if the website is not well designed, it can be difficult to glance to what you're looking for, right? And that can lead you to making so many errors that probably you don't want to make. So that's very, very easy. Even in concert, the O2 Arena, right? Now, if you're going for concerts, now I know most of you go to concerts, right? You see that when you go to the website, it shows you the stadium, and where you have your upper cycle, the dress cycle, the stalls, and then you have the stage. I think most of you know what I'm talking about. The upper cycle talks about the up floor, the up round, right? The dress circle is the ground floor. Okay, you people know this now. Okay, so the dress circle have where your upper circle, you have the up one. The dress circle is the one that is probably beneath it, and the store is the one that is close to the stage, right? So you are able to now see all of them are properly numbered. Okay, all of them are properly numbered from 1 to probably 200. I'm just giving an example, and then you get to choose. I hope you know that the closer you are to the stage, the more expensive it is. Just saying. Okay, in case you want to have a VIP experience. Okay. Okay, so yeah, so you're able to just go to all the seats, and then you can check the one you want to book. That's for to concert. Okay. So just to summarize this, is the customer will click on the performance they want to see. For example, is it Taylor Swift, Elevation Worship? Okay, so yeah, whichever one you want to go to, right? And a date and time is being typed in. The time you want to go, the date of the event, the time for the event, the required number of seats is entered. How many seats do you want to book? Right? How many seats do you want to book? Family and friends, or just myself, me, myself, me, myself, and I. I don't know how to say it, right? Okay. So whichever one. Okay. So whichever one you want to do. Again, the user can select their seats by highlighting the actual seat on screen. Then the database would search the availability of the seats. And if the seat is available, what happens? The total price is shown plus the seat number. And of course, if you as a customer, if you're happy with the whole process, then what happens is that that seat is temporarily not available anymore because it's now being booked. Okay, so that is important. It's the same thing when you're going for a sporting event. Okay, yes, Man City, they are the best team in the whole world. Okay, so if you think otherwise, don't say anything. Okay, okay. So we have in the stadium we have what we call the northwest, east, and south. So then you get to choose which of the seat plan, which of the seats you want to take. It's still the same process, and then you can make your booking.